Alright guys, this is a quick video. I'm gonna make this video on comparing Maidana to Floyd Mayweather's last two opponents, right? And who were they? Guerrero and Canelo Alvarez. So Mayweather comes out of jail and he needs to fight somebody. He signs the richest deal in sports history with Steven Espinosa, Golden Boy, Showtime, and he picks Guerrero to be his first opponent on that contract. And Guerrero just coming off a win against Andre Berto, in which he just slices and dices Andre Berto up. With the jab, he sticks the jab right down Andre Berto's throat. And I don't know what Andre Berto was doing in that fight. He came out looking like he wanted to be Mayweather or something, trying to do that Showtime. Trying to do that shoulder roll, and it just didn't work out for Andre Berto. He got completely outclassed in that fight. And for some reason, I guess it was Andre Berto was a gatekeeper to Floyd Mayweather. Victor Ortiz got that fight through him. So Guerrero gets the fight against Floyd Mayweather, right? And what was the expectations on him? He was supposed to go out there, make it a tough fight, rough him up, never give up, throw the jab, throw it, a lot, be aggressive in the fight. And what happens? He was completely outmatched and outclassed. He, for some reason, thought Floyd was Andre Berto also, and he got that shit totally wrong, because Floyd Mayweather slips shots like nobody else. He jabs like nobody else. His defense is the best in the world. I guess you can argue Andre Ward, but yeah, Floyd Mayweather has the best defense. He's the best pound for pound fighter in the world, and for some reason, Guerrero didn't know that, and he got completely outclassed. Next, it was Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now this guy was supposed to be the one. They called this the one. I forgot what they called it. I think it was the one. The chosen one. Who's the one? Yeah. And this is the guy who everybody in the world, including me, thought, this is Floyd's biggest test up to date. Or he hasn't fought nobody like Canelo Alvarez in a long time, right? From the footwork to the movement to the imposing, mass. Floyd Mayweather, Saul Canelo Alvarez is a big 154 fighter, right? He's no joke. He's huge. He's like a super middleweight, bro. And this guy, people are like, Floyd's not gonna fight him. But guess what happens? They meet at a catchweight in 152, and they're gonna fight each other, right? And everybody's like, you know what? This is such a risky fight for Floyd. Floyd's still the favorite, but this was probably like the lowest margin he was a favorite for. And even me, see, I knew Floyd was gonna win, right? I had debates with people. They were like, Canelo Alvarez this, Canelo Alvarez that. He's a great fighter. He's the future of boxing. But I knew Floyd was gonna win. But I thought it was gonna be a real tough fight for him. I thought he might get caught. He might get stumbled in the fight too. And what happens? Right? The fight nears on. And all of a sudden, the bell rings. And Canelo Alvarez, right, is trying to outbox Floyd Mayweather. And I was like to myself, what the fuck is he doing? He is not trying to outbox Floyd, right? And from round 2 on, I was like, this is a wrap. He does not know what to do. He's trying to outbox Floyd Mayweather. You don't do that. He's flat-footed. He was slow. He's a slow fighter compared to Floyd Mayweather. He's fast compared to other fighters. But this guy was trying to outbox Floyd. He just had the wrong game plan on his own. And I'm not saying even if he had the right game plan, he would have beat Floyd. But what the fuck was he doing in the fight? What was he doing? Please, somebody tell me what he was doing in that fight. That was a complete dick game plan. I don't know what he was thinking, right? And what happened? He got outclassed. He got outshined. Floyd Mayweather taught him a boxing lesson, bro. That was just a lesson out the textbook. And my problem with that was, Canelo Alvarez had the tools to make it a tough fight for Floyd. What he should have been doing was being on the ropes, getting Floyd on the ropes, right? Using his body, tangling him up, making sure Floyd's body is hurting him. And, throwing punches just on the body, on the face, wherever he can land, throwing punches. And he didn't do any of that. He probably had 1-2 good seconds in the round, in the whole fight, and he got completely outclassed. He was doing the dumb shit, right? Even now, I believe, out of the 3 fighters, right, Maidana, Canelo Alvarez, and Guerrero, he's the most talented fighter, Canelo. But he blew his chance by doing some dumb shit, like trying to go out there and outbox Floyd. In comes Maidana. How does he compare, right? in the beginning, right when this fight was announced, I was like, this is a complete mismatch. I was not even interested about this fight. Because, let's be honest. Broner is not no fucking Mayweather. And we all found that shit out, right? Broner's ass. I mean, he's not ass, but he's not Mayweather, right? We all know that right now. But, the more I think about Marcos Maidana, I think he might do the best out of the past two opponents of Floyd. Why? Because he's not gonna do a dick shit like trying to come out there and outbox Floyd. Or, try to, rough him up, try to box him on the inside like Guerrero. This guy is just gonna throw punches, right? And just throw. He's not gonna get discouraged. He's not gonna give up. He has a potential to make this a fight. Because what happens if he lands? Because this guy can land. And even if he does try to do some other thing than just brawling, it's gonna help him because let's say he uses the jab, right? He knows what to do. He's still a slugger. He's just going to use the jab to set up his shots like Robert Garcia is teaching him. So this guy is never going to be discouraged. We see that in the past against Khan, he was down so many rounds and he just never got discouraged because he believes in his power. And he's not going to do something dumb like trying to outbox Floyd or give up. He knows, he believes in his power and he's going to throw 100 shots per round, bro. And this fight can go either two ways. Either Mayweather's going to do him like he did Gotti, or Marcos Maidana might have his moments in this fight. I'm not saying he's going to win. He's not going to win by any means. Even if he lands big shots, I think Floyd showed in the past that he could take shots and, come back and win fights, break his fighters down, right? If he needs to be more aggressive, he's going to be more aggressive like he did against Cotto. But I feel like he's going to fare better than Floyd's last two opponents because this guy, he just has that style. I think he has the aggressiveness. Now he's with Alex Ariza and he's been training like a beast. He's been looking mad nice and his jab looks crisp. I mean, I'm surprised that he has a nice jab too. And he's going to keep coming at Floyd, right? That Broner, he's going to use that Broner game plan and he's going to take it to the next level. I heard he's going to throw like 100 shots per round. So I think as far as how Marcos Maidana compares to Floyd's past two opponents, he might not have the skill level of a Canelo Alvarez or something. But in this fight, I'm talking about against Floyd, how you compare. He's going to do better than Canelo, and he's going to do better than Robert Guerrero. He's going to come, he's going to throw shots, he's going to miss some wild ones. But I guarantee you, right, in between one of those rounds, he's going to land a big shot at Floyd. And I'm not saying that's going to, completely turn the fight around. But I think that's going to catch Floyd's attention, and we might see Floyd going to an offensive level we've never seen before. So that's why I think, as far as he compares, I'm kind of excited for this fight. At first I wasn't because I still believe Floyd's going to outclass Maidana. But the more I think about it, I'm like, look, if we gave Canelo a chance, if we gave Robert Guerrero a chance, why not give Marcos Maidana a chance? I don't get it. I mean, if we watch these two fights, nothing can be worse than how boring that Canelo fight was against Floyd. Floyd put on a clinic, and that was a boring fight. This fight is not going to be boring because we're going to see Maidana come forward, and either he's going to land, or Floyd's just going to do him like he did Gotti, and that was an exciting fight also. So yeah, I do give Maidana a chance, right? A puncher's chance. And a very good puncher's chance. Like, he actually has a puncher's chance. Not like some fighters they're never going to land the shot. But this guy, he might actually hurt Mayweather with his power. But then again, don't get me wrong, I'm still picking Floyd to win this fight comfortably. I'm going to make another prediction on it. And I just think Floyd's going to outclass him most of the rounds. I think it's not going to be a close fight. But, those moments that are going to be close, those are going to be the most exciting moments of the fight. And I think they might come around in the fourth round or in the beginning or towards the end also, where Marcos Maidana knows he has no other chance. So yeah, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you guys think.